Welcome back to another Word But Airways video, and today I'm going to be showing you all lads on how to start up the A320Neo from dark. And as you can see, I'm using the Xbox version because I have no liveries, and it's because my Steam version is broken. Don't ask how. And if you were wondering, this is how you change the weather. Oh my god, go away tips. Yeah, basically like that. Oh yeah, I love those frames. Alright, so if you want to do the easy way, you could always use the checklist, but I'm not going to use the checklist because I'm cool. And what we're going to be doing is, right here, oh my god, go away tips, I don't really care. So, you want to turn these battery switches on, and then you go with the external power, and then you make sure these engine generators are on, and these engine bleed air switches are on. And now what you do next is the EPU master switch and the APU starter, and then we wait for the available LED. Now, if you want to make sure you're doing everything right, you can go back into the checklist and just check over everything. Yep. And then what you do next is just look for the available button thingy. Just wait. It's gonna come up. It's any minute
Denver
now.
ground 3531 requesting
Oh, shut up,
pushback.
ATC. I don't really care. Okay, there it is. Now you basically turn.
Pushback request accepted.
I hate the ATC so much. Now turn the APU bleed on, and then you can turn the external power off and turn on all these fuel pumps. And then you can turn on the beacon lights. So now what you can do next is go down here and make sure the throttles at idle have the engine mode. Select the IG and start, basically just right over there. And then these engine masters, whoa, no, go back there. Engine masters, turn those on. And now you just wait for this to become stable. It's gonna start going up, and just give it a moment. Just gotta do a lag test. Yep, and it's starting up. I'm gonna wait for that like 19.5 on these little dials right here. That's what it usually turns on at. Alright, just give it a minute and I'll cut back to when it's set. By the way, if this ever happens and they start pushing back, just tell them to stop.
Denver ground
and they'll stop.
3531 requesting the end of pushback.
It's because
3531 request.
oh yeah, you also have all this stuff where you can ask for fuel supply, power
Denver
supply.
ground 3531 with India request taxi for takeoff straight out departure.
These nerds want to
3531
talk about.
and hold short
Bro, I don't care. Shut up.
Charlie November Echo Delta Mike cross runway 8.
Oh my god, I gotta turn off ATC.
Romeo 1.
Shut up.
Contact tower
Bro.
on 1 decimal tree when ready.
Oh.
Taxiing hold short runway 26.
Wait, I'm talking. What the
Charlie
heck?
November Echo Delta Mike cross runway 8
I don't
Alpha
want to
cross
talk.
runway 8 Romeo 13531
Okay, I was just gonna do a lag test to make sure everything is fine. Alright, everything is fine. Yeah, go away. Stupid. Alright. So now, what we can do next is, it should be at 19.5. Yep, it is, so they're stable. Now we can go up here. Turn this off, turn this off. Yep, they'll turn off, and then make sure the external power is off. And then you can turn this to normal. So that's basically how you start up it. But, how do you start moving it? Well, if you're a pro like me, normally you would do ground services, and it's not going to show up because ATC hates me, and maybe that will help. Nope, it basically doesn't. So once you start up the game and only turn on the battery switches and external power and engine generators, it'll give you all this whole list where you can do catering, baggage, that jetway, that big thing over there that attaches to the plane, and you can also do like fuel if you don't want to have infinite fuel. Basically all that, but it doesn't show up for me. So now we can just be doing the request
Denver ground
pushback.
3531
And,
requesting pushback.
Basically, if you have these arrows, you're going to be going to the runway and shut up, please, shut up. I don't care. But just to make my job a little more easier, if you press Y on your keyboard, if you're using an Xbox controller, you can just do this. And just, go over here.
3531 hold position caution, other traffic.
Oh man, yep. Oh wow, we're at the end runway. How did we get that? Wait, what? What the heck? Okay, so, don't be like ATC. We're just gonna Just go over here. Oh, this is our runway. We magically got here. We totally did not use that secret feature. Alright. Now I can just go back.
Denver Tower
Oh my
35313
god.
at runway 26
I'm
ready
actually
for
gonna turn off
departure,
the
straight out
voices for that.
departure.
Alright, so what you can do now is
altimeter 29er.
this, going to the general options, sound, and turning off sound so you don't have to hear those annoying voices, unless you're a professional, of course. And make sure that's on full screen. Anyway, so we have this control panel here, and this is basically where you start the autopilot. And I made a video all about how to do the autopilot, but let's ignore that video and set our altitude just for the fun of it. Let's do 10,000. And we're gonna lock that in by mid click so we know it's set, and it should have the 10,000 logo on this pad thingy. I don't know what it's called, I forgot the name again. And I'm just gonna set the speed match to 270 because like I always do. And don't mid click yet. Mid click once you're enabling the autopilot. And for heading, let's just do 260 because that's what the runway is at. And mid click again. And I don't know, I messed it up, I don't really care. And now, normally when you're at the jetway area or gate, you would set your flight plan, but I don't have a flight plan because I already made a video on how to do the flight plan, and that'll be linked in the description. So what now you will be doing is not vertical speed control because I don't do that. This video is meant for beginners. And you're basically done. So now you can take off. Oh wait, make sure these flaps are at 25%. I forgot, and make sure this is at armed. Alright, now we're set and we can take off. Make sure this is at flex, and always make sure you have the parking brake engaged. And now we can start taking off. And next video will of course be the ILS landing, if I ever get good at it, because I still suck at my landings, and last one was probably my best landing so far. If you haven't seen that video yet, go watch it. It's the last video from here. Alright. At the 140 mark, there should be a... Okay. I think you had to turn on the flight director for that. Okay. Yeah. Oh, what the heck? No, you never lift off at 200 knots. You never lift off at 200 knots. Always lift off at 140. Okay, and we are taking off nicely, beautifully, awesomely. Let's go. And now what we can do now is just retract those flaps. And don't know what's going on now. And now you can just engage the autopilot and engage the speed match. So now you're just gonna go up. Hopefully, not anything else. Oh yeah, landing gears, of course. Now we're gonna just climb our way up there. Make sure you have the OP climb and the heading selected. That we have all of that. And now what we can do is once we're above 10,000 feet, turn off that beacon light and landing lights, of course. And this is really the end of the video because you don't need to do anything else. And congratulations, you just turned on an A320Neo from dark without the checklist. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video and make sure to subscribe. I'm really trying to get myself to 50 subscribers right now. And look at that, we're at 10,000 feet, chilling right now. And if you're by the mountains, that's not going to be too high because you need to get over the mountain somehow. Anyway, bye.